Welcome YouTube. Thanks for clicking on my video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. The whole purpose of this is just to get some good information out there, give you some good techniques. I've worked in several shops over the years with several different painters, and I've also been to several schools. So far I have 23 years experience. I'm currently the head painter at the collision shop I'm employed. So let's get into this and I can teach you what you need to know. So I've already applied a coat of sealer, first coat of base, just finishing up on the back side here. This tailgate actually is going to have a rhino liner on the inside, so I'm just cutting in the edges. Setting up an air blower. This is PPG Aquabase system. If you don't use water-based paint, don't worry. A lot of the same technique that I'm going to show you follows through any paint system. The most important thing is your overlap. You want 75%, and you want to keep that gun parallel to the panel at all times. I realize every panel you're spraying has curvature, different textures, angles, but your job as a painter is to stay as uniform as possible. Here we go with the third coat of base. You just keep that gun as parallel. Keep your distance the same. Keep your speed of your gun exactly the same. Well, again, you want 75% overlap. You want your gun 6 to 8 inches from the panel, depending on what you're spraying. This is set up at around 28 psi. It's on iwata LPH 400, 1.4 tip. Here we go, drying in between. If you're solvent base, you don't have to do this. Water base, you have to dry it. Solvent base, you would just let it flash off. Here we go with the clear. Just watch that gun technique. Always start below the panel so the bottom edge is not dry. That's 75% overlap. My distance is staying exactly the same from the panel. Overlaps are staying precise. Notice the tailgate swinging? Well, that messes with you a little. It's no different than hitting a fender where there's a curve. You just have to play with it. Just try to stay as consistent as possible. Keep your eye on where that gun is being. Know where you're going, but watch it behind that gun so you can make adjustments to your speed. Every manufacturer is different. What I'm using is a Deltron DC 2000 clear. This is like a speed clear, super fast clear. It's basically 2 coats wet on wet, meaning little to no flash time in between this clear. That's not typical, but that's what this product calls for. You see, by the time I went to the back, the front's ready. And one thing I want you to notice, whenever I start on this panel, see that trigger squeeze? You'll notice I never let off the trigger. You just keep that trigger going, keep your spray going. When you release that trigger, if I were to stop there and release and then start again, that clear is going to dry in a fraction of a second on that tip. And when you hit the trigger again, it's possible to spit and you'll end up with chunkies. Just keep that gun working. There's no need to let off that trigger. Just keep it going, keep it flowing. Think like a robot. Consistent. Be smooth with your movements. I like to picture it as a dance. Just find your groove, find your flow, take a breath, just go with it. There, I had to change the angle, keep from hitting the little bar on my rack. Okay, that's going to finish up this video. Here's a little quick walk around. As you can tell, it turned out great. Like I say, just like and subscribe. I appreciate you making it to the end of the video, and there'll be more in the future.